So Splatoon 3 just dropped with a preview on the recent Nintendo Direct and has made a turn for the better because personally, I was beginning to lose faith in the game. Although we didn't get an official release date, we did get a juicy 4-minute footage of Splatoon 3's gameplay. And here, I have a list of things related to Splatoon 3's online gameplay. I'll be focusing on hero mode in another video if you guys really support and enjoy this one. But without further ado, let's get into it. Eel Tail Alley, a map that seems to be based on a highway, possibly inspired by Urchin Underpass. But instead, we have more simplistic apartment buildings with multiple street lamps and a number of asymmetrical buildings around the map, giving it a bit of more depth as contrast to Splatoon 2's perfectly symmetrical maps. Next, we have the presumably automated crab turret as a special for Splatoon 3. Turns out you can ride on its back like Yoshi and roll around the map with it. I wonder where Nintendo got the inspiration for this from. Doesn't matter. So originally, I didn't even know this was going to be a thing, but we got a brief clip of it on camera on the previous trailer, which I didn't even notice. I honestly prefer the older version, however this is pretty cool. Instead of one killer whale, we have 6 speakers that shoot lasers which appear to lock onto other players automatically, following the user as they travel. Next off, we have weapons that I'm counting off. It appears that the Ink Bow, Splash, Undercover Brella, the Glugo Dualies, the 96 Gal, Charger, and the classic Splat Roller will be making a reappearance to the third installation. Other weapons we already know about include the Sloshing Machine, E-Liter, Dynamo, Range Blaster, Splatter Shot, and Hydra Splatling will also be making a reappearance. Hopefully, we get most, if not all, of the weapons from Splatoon 2 into the new game. I'm going to count off a few more specials I saw in the new preview. First off, we have the Crab Tank, Big Bubbler, Zipcaster, Trizooka, Killer Whale 5.1, the Inkjet, and potentially the Splashdown and Booyah Bomb will be making the new game. It appears that the Big Bubbler will be some kind of shield that protects you and your teammates, kind of like the Bubbler from Splatoon 1. The Zipcaster, which turns you into frickin' Spider-Man, allowing you to grapple onto high grounds to get to your enemies closer. It appears that you are able to use your main weapon while you have your special enabled for this particular special. I have a few more things I want to count off before I get to the last thing on my list. First, we have these street signs written in partial Inkling language with graffiti written over them, some vending machines with some tasty snacks. Another thing I want to mention is how the Squids super jump, the same way as they did in the previous game. Honestly, I thought that the floaty espresso machine would come back to launch you back, but we didn't get to see that. We see that you are able to squid roll backwards as well, which means that you can roll in all directions, and we also get some handy Splatoon drip. Nice. Last thing I want to count off from my list, which is the thing I am most hyped for, is potential emotes. You see an Inkling here doing a bit of a dance. I can't tell if that's a victory pose or not, but if emotes will be added into the game, prepare yourself for a new form of squid bagging. And that is a list of things that I observed for Splatoon 3's release. I never really planned on making this video, to be honest, so maybe I could have done better and add some more time and effort to the scripting, because I'm still writing the script as we speak. But anyways, if you're still watching this horrible video, thank you so much for watching, and maybe consider subscribing. But until then, I will see you all later.